What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! I'm on my way to a perfect Bulbasaur, level 26. He's a big boy. I think it's a boy. Yeah, it's a boy. So the scanner, the tracker thing, it now has male and female icons on there, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's only a couple extra characters, so it's nice. And plus, I wanted to start filming just a little bit early because, it's just a beautiful neighborhood, you guys. Check out this neighborhood. I'm at Riverside and Volts Avenue right now. I'm gonna make a little turn here. And it's actually not the most beautiful right here. There's just like this huge cement wall at this particular side of the neighborhood. This is Land Park, you guys. This is a Land Park neighborhood. I live in Curtis Park, and Land Park, Curtis Park, Oak Park are like kind of all the same thing. But Land Park is really, really nice. I mean, Land Park is like super nice, and it's way bigger. Land Park is actually a huge neighborhood. The name Land Park is actually the name of the gigantic, huge park that's in this park, in this neighborhood, I should say. But it's kind of confusing because there's a huge park called Land Park, and there's a huge neighborhood called Land Park, and they're all basically the same thing. And you can kind of even consider my neighborhood to be part of Land Park. It's actually that big. So yeah, just a little bit of Sacramento local just info there. I live here. I've been kind of learning the neighborhood because of Pokemon Go and kind of figuring out like what's nice and like what's not as nice. Like over here, there's actually a lot of apartments over here on this side of the neighborhood. I actually almost moved over here just because this neighborhood is so nice. I would move over here. So then I was like, okay, fine, let's just, let's just stay put. So I'm just kind of staying put right now. I always think about moving and then I'm like, dude, I don't want to move. I love my spot. But anyway, you guys, it's like, none of that really matters. I just kind of wanted to show the neighborhood for you guys a little bit because it is such a nice neighborhood. Now this is, I'm gonna mention this, but I'm not salty about it, you guys. The scanner does say this neighborhood is Southwest Sac. And if I zoom out, you can see we're not on the west side of the river. So it's kind of like, hey, we're not really in Southwest Sac right now. Like we're, we're actually, here, let me just kill the navigation. I'll show you guys where we actually are. But, cause the map's all sideways. Jeez, does it have me in the wrong spot? Oh, I took the wrong turn. Luckily, this is a really long spawn, you guys. But I took the wrong turn. This is what happens when I'm not paying attention. Oh, can I go through an alleyway? Oh no, this doesn't go through. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I'm just talking and like not paying attention to where I'm going. So let's do a little turnaround here. I have a reverse camera for those of you who are wondering, like, Jonno, do you even look where you're going when you're backing up? Yes, I do. I have a reverse camera. My car is super nice here. The haters will say it's fake. Haters will say it's fake. Look, all right, reverse. There we go, reverse camera. So there we go, reverse camera right there. And I'm gonna go back to drive. It goes back to my stuff. Anyway, luckily this is like a super, super, super long spawn, or I would be kind of rushing right now.
Left onto Riverside Boulevard.
Jeez, Jonno, come on. Okay, so what did I do? I messed up the map somehow. I messed up the map. This is my life, you guys. Like, this is my life. Okay, let's get directions. Anyway, you can see it's not on the west side of the river. I was trying to make that point. I mean, I'm not salty about it, for real. Obviously, the guy who makes the scanner doesn't live in this area. I mean, it took me years of living this area to learn all the different neighborhoods, but in my opinion, Land Park is so big that there should be at least an area called Land Park. Land Park is currently wrapped up under downtown Sac, which isn't the end of the world. Land Park is basically downtown Sac when you think about what freeway exits you're actually going to take. But then there's this area over here that's also Land Park, and it's apparently getting wrapped up in Southwest Sac. And it's obviously not Southwest Sac, it's Land Park, So you would take the downtown Sac exits to get there. If you took a Southwest Sac exit, you'd be nowhere near this thing. So anyway, I'm not salty about it. It's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, maybe if we could just get Land Park added, and then everything, even my neighborhood and like everything all the way over here to the river would be Land Park. but it's not
1,000
downtown
feet,
Sac,
you
you know
will
what I
arrive at your
mean?
destination.
But anyway, I mean, it's neither here nor there. Obviously, I was able to get the spawn, and it's not a huge deal. So, I mean, it's like as long as people are catching the Pokemon, it's not a big deal, and I'm not going to obviously bother unknowns about it. We call the guy who makes the scanner Unknowns because he's the guy who brings us the unknowns, so we just call him that, and that's his Discord name too. So, it's like, there are things that I trouble him about because I'm like, hey, this is really important. This is one of those things where I really haven't bothered him about it. I did talk to him about it one time when the scanner first came out, and then I stopped, you know, he explained it to me and he was like, hey, that's downtown Sac. It's based on the region. And, you know, for people who are in Roseville, that's basically downtown Sac. And I'm like, dude, you're actually right. Like, that's a great point. So that's why I've never really pushed the issue. But for those of you who are wondering, that's why some of our regions are, you know, a little bit strange like that. You know, one part because Unknowns doesn't live here, but also one part because it's like you have to be able to look at it from the regional perspective and say, hey, if I lived in Roseville, I would see all of that whole area as downtown Sac, you know, like, and that's fair. That's very fair. So anyway, let's see if we can get in the game. I get bad signal. Maybe I might turn on my Verizon. I've got my Verizon hotspot here. Where's my Verizon hotspot? Did I get robbed? Did I get robbed? I always worry about my car getting robbed. Holy crap. No, I probably took it inside to charge it. Because my game isn't loading. Okay, I do have my T-Mobile hotspot too. We'll turn on the T-Mobile hotspot. That should give me at least a little bit of better signal, because what I do is I actually put it up here on my dash, and then because it's more close to the window, it gets better signal. Let's try this one more time while the hotspot boots up, and then I'll hop on the Wi-Fi if it doesn't boot up this time. Man, somebody's really snapping me. It keeps on coming back up. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. It loaded. I don't know why it didn't load that first time. So yeah, you guys, I mentioned in yesterday's video that I was kind of getting bored with the game. That's only like 25% true. I mean, I play every single day. It's kind of like Clash Royale. It's like, I play every single day, but there's days when I'm really enthusiastic about it, and there's days when I'm like, meh, you know, I'll play a little bit today, sure. And that's kind of how I'm getting with Pokemon Go, but it's only because they're just about to launch Gen 3. They're just about to do trading, I'm pretty sure at least. They've got to be doing something about the battle system in the gym. Everybody's complained about it. So, yeah, you know, I'm kind of like, you guys, there's stuff right around the corner, and I think that it's just a matter of waiting. Oh my god, did it seriously do this to me? You guys saw how many times I mapped it. You saw. Oh my god, you guys saw how many times I mapped it. You saw me, like, oh my god. Oh. You guys literally saw how many times I mapped it. You saw. Like, I can't, you guys. Like, I can't even. I'm so basic right now. Like, I seriously can't even. Like, what is happening? I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand. So I've had a theory about why the map is troll like that, and I'm going to explain that theory since we have to waste another minute and a half to drive over there. So GPS coordinates are number, period, and then 6 more numbers. I believe that the 6 numbers are being truncated to 3 numbers. If those 6 numbers are truncated to 3 numbers, those last 3 numbers on each of the 2 GPS numbers is the fine location. If you take off those last 3 numbers, you no longer have a fine location, you have a non-fine location, a semi-non-fine location, all right? So then it becomes like, basically you're close, like you're really close, because you have got, like, let's say it's 12.123, okay? So you've got 12.12345 is your fine location, but 12.123 is going to be really close to 12.1234556. If you guys don't know GPS coords and you haven't used a lot of GPS coords, what I'm talking about right now probably makes no sense whatsoever. But I have explained this to a couple of people who use GPS coords on a daily basis, not just for spoofing, but for their work too. And they were like, dude, that actually makes a lot of sense. That could actually be it. You know, I was wondering, why is there nobody at this spawn? And that's probably why, because it wasn't there. Oh my God. You guys, this is my life. This is now a 10-minute video. I was planning to make a 3-minute video, roll up on this spawn, talk about the neighborhood a little bit, and just be like, booyah, done. And now we're at 10 minutes. So, I mean, welcome to my life, you guys. Welcome to YouTube life. This is why I don't make any cuts, you know? This is why I don't cut anything out, because I really want for you guys to see the whole experience. Like, this is what it takes for me to make these videos. I have to drive. I have to deal with the map trolling me, you know, I have to put my car in reverse sometimes because I went the wrong way. It's a whole thing. I mean, it's a whole thing. It is not easy. And that's why I think it's funny. I do watch some bigger YouTubers and they cut a lot of stuff out, you know, they cut a lot of stuff out, and it's because the game is glitchy and it's because you make mistakes and stuff. But I'm like, dude, 10 minutes uncut Jonno. Like, you guys are here with me in my life, like right now, you know? So I like that. When I go back later on in my life, I'm gonna rewatch these videos and be like, yeah, dude, I was killing it. Like, I was having some good times, you know? Like, this is kind of like my social media. It's like my Facebook that I'm gonna go back and look through and be like, you know, those are my memories. There's all my friends. I can see them, you know? I just happen to have it in 4K video. So that's kind of like what I'm doing with my channel. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys are like having fun being along for the ride, you know. I'm definitely enjoying filming it all, and I'm gonna look forward to watching it later on when I'm older and I'm like gray and being like, dang, I'm old now, I don't want to do nothing. Actually, it's not true though. I think I'm gonna be so active when I'm older. God, I think I'm gonna be like so active. Anyway, guys, I'm just rambling. I'm rambling on. I'm not gonna evolve this guy. I've been staring at it and I'm like debating evolving it, and I'm like, dude, I really want to evolve it, but nah, I think I'll save it. What if I get a better one? You know, there's always the chance that I get a better one. Anyway, you guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go home. I was actually planning a live stream and then I left it so that I could come and do this. So there's probably people waiting by now. Thank you everybody for watching. It's a long video just to catch Bulbasaur. I hope you guys enjoyed my ramblings. So anyway, yeah, I am enjoying the game. I said I was bored yesterday, but I'm really not. This is how I'm keeping myself engaged in the game, for those of you guys who are wondering. And it does keep me very engaged. Anyway, that's it from me, you guys. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go home, do some live streams, and get my day on. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to all my awesome subscribers, and peace.